lap. Not the start he wanted to his season. Alesi looks ahead to the starting lights, as does Frentzen. As the 1997 Australian Grand Prix and World Championship gets underway, Schumacher's Ferrari being swamped by Herbert's Ferrari engine Sauber, with Irvine scorching up the inside very late on his brakes, squeezing Villeneuve across into the hapless Herbert.
As I came into the first corner, I could just see out the corner of my eye Jack was having a bit of trouble, and then I could see a red nose, which I believe was Eddie's.
Johnny was on the outside and I was on the inside, and suddenly into braking, Eddie just popped his wheel in there where the track was dirty and he couldn't turn, so he both took Johnny and myself out.
Irvine out himself with a mixture of tyre and suspension failure, less than a lap into the first race of the season. Frentzen seizes the opportunity in his first race for Williams, followed by Coulthard and Schumacher Sr., while Junior has to stop after just one lap. Verstappen's Tyrrell displaying some spectacular parking. Team boss Ken Tyrrell cannot fail to have seen it all. Fisichella outbraking himself and ending the Jordan team's interest in the race. Frentzen, one of the first to pit on lap 17, clearly indicating a two-stop strategy, which could fall into the hands of McLaren. Ron Dennis watchful as Coulthard takes over at the front from Schumacher's Ferrari. Hakkinen leading the Benetton twins of Alesi and Berger. Coulthard starting to lap back markers, Schumacher closer than ever. Both drivers making short work of the tail-enders on their way to their only pit stop of the race. Schumacher in first, the Ferrari crew well practiced in the Germans' tactical thinking. Michael exchanging a thumbs up, so everything looks a-okay. Coulthard has got to try to increase the gap before he stops, with just over 12 seconds behind Harold Frentzen. The Scottish cross on Coulthard's helmet coated with someone's oil. It's a quicker stop than Schumacher's, which should see the McLaren out in second behind Frentzen. Calls to Alesi for his stop have gone unanswered. Jean paying the price as he cruises to a halt. You don't need to lip read that. Jean now with time to think up an excuse perhaps. Frentzen goes past with nearly 19 seconds over Coulthard. The fastest lap of the race so far toward his second stop. The right rear wheel seems to be giving trouble, adding precious seconds. Heinz Harald rejoins in a disappointing third. Schumacher's crew seems surprised that he's on his way in with only 8 laps left. Perhaps a miscalculation or equipment problem failed to give him enough fuel to finish the race. So the chase is on. Schumacher needs to catch Frentzen for second, Coulthard looking safe. On board with Frentzen, who goes off just as he changed down, maybe a selection problem or perhaps a leak. Coulthard opens his 97 account with 10 points, ending McLaren's drought and scoring Mercedes' first Grand Prix win for 42 years. Schumacher follows home second, with Hakkinen completing both McLaren and Mercedes' day with a fine third.
It was fantastic. This is actually a better feeling than when I won the first Grand Prix for Williams. One, because it was a little bit unexpected here at the first race, especially after I saw qualifying form of the Williams, and I guess I've got Eddie to thank for causing a bit of aggravation at the first corner.
So after the first race of the season,